And we're live.
Good morning, and welcome to the Pete Braley Show. This is show number 133. I'm your host, Pete Braley, along with my sidekick, the co-host, executive producer, show creator, and the man who I think has eliminated, he's responsible for the tissue shortage of the Northeast. That would be my son, Matt.
That's me.
Hanging in there. I gotta say, I gotta give it to you. All this week I've been expecting, I don't think I can make it today, because he sounds like he's hacking up a lung, first thing in the morning, but
as long as I can get an hour-long break from sounding like death, I'm good to go. So far, so good.
Thank you for tuning in today. Our goal is to start your day off on a positive note. If you enjoy what we do, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss any future shows. We are available weekdays on YouTube, but you'll also find us on all of your favorite podcast apps, if that works out for you, if you're driving or exercising or whatever. We have a good show coming up today, as it's the return of the Battle of the Sibs. Today, Pixar trivia. Day 2 for the Stumpah. We'll have a clue for you. We'll check in on your New Year's resolutions. I thought we'd update you to see how America says they're doing, as we're at, January 19th now? And also, 2 in 5 Americans say they would give up their benefits if it meant they could have more flexibility at their job. We'll get into that and more in a little bit. He did try a hot toddy last night, but you didn't notice any difference from that? Or?
I should have made it hotter.
Was that it?
Yeah, that's one thing. But,
yeah,
I mean, any excuse to drink whiskey on a Tuesday night, I'll take. But
Dana sent us a post yesterday, or sent Matt a message on Facebook that said, "Hey, kid, go for the hot toddy. Either get some whiskey or your dad's scotch." No, that ain't happening. Okay, what's that say right there?
Oh, ha, 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 ha.
Actually,
Don't worry, I always have whiskey.
You guys don't like my scotch anyway.
I don't know. I had it once a long time ago.
Yeah. And so what did he say? He said whiskey.
Whiskey, honey, and hot water.
Right.
Yeah.
So you think you needed to go hotter?
Or more of them.
Yeah.
That probably would have helped.
Well, it's a new day today.
That's true.
Something you could try. There's your excuse to drink on a Thursday.
What time is it are you allowed to start?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
True. Yeah.
I do want to welcome you to Wednesday, January 19th. Only one thing today on the list, and that is National Popcorn Day. National Popcorn Day. Saw a lady on TikTok yesterday. Yes, I was on TikTok. She was saying how she makes popcorn for her kids. She takes a brown lunch bag and she puts a tablespoon of butter in it. She takes about 1/3 of a cup of popcorn. Then she puts salt. She puts it in the microwave for 2 minutes.
So basically, she's making the pre-made popcorn bags herself.
Without the chemicals. Whatever they put in it that gives it that...
Chemicals?
Well, don't you think? I mean, they've said that...
That's true.
They've said that microwave popcorn is not healthy for you.
That bums me out, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. You think of popcorn. Everyone hypes up popcorn as like the go-to snack with no calories.
Yeah, if you're losing
weight. I
made
that up. Don't trust
No,
me.
they do say that.
I
don't know about no calories, but it's
low calories.
Low calories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But low calories, but you're, I don't know, going to turn into Chernobyl.
I know.
Inside.
I know. You're going to glow green. On the Datebook today was on this day in 1937, Cy Young and Tris Speaker were elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame. Scrabble debuted on the board game market on this day in 1955. That same day was the first presidential news conference filmed on television. It was President Eisenhower. We had the first episode of the Dick Van Dyke Show on this day in 1961. 1972, Sandy Koufax, Yogi Berra, and Early Wynn were elected to the Baseball Hall. 5 years later, Ernie Banks got in. On this day in 1995, Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen, the single peaked at number 9. On this day in 1994, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The inductees were the Animals, the band, the Grateful Dead, Elton John, John Lennon, Bob Marley, and Rod Stewart. And on this day in 2002, it was the Tuck Rule game, the AFC divisional playoff game with under 2 minutes to play. The New England Patriots trail Oakland 13-10 in a driving snowstorm when a young lad by the name of Tom Brady fumbled, or did he? It was ruled an incomplete pass. The Patriots went on to win 16-13 in overtime. The Raiders have yet to forgive us for that. And I think they changed the rule, too, after that.
Yeah,
Can no longer be...
Why it got the name.
Yeah, the Tuck rule. Celebrity birthdays today. Dolly Parton is 76. Paula Deen is 75. Katie Seagal is 68. Frank Caliendo is 48. And Jodie Sweetin of Full House, she turns 40. And I just read that she is engaged, too. So I see we have some friends in the chat this morning.
Yeah, let's see. Diane's here. Justin's here. Good morning.
Hello.
Gail's here. She said sunshine morning.
Sunshine morning.
It is. Hopefully the wind dies down up here.
It has been incredibly windy for the past 3 days.
Speaking of wind, Gail said, found some roofing off my roof this morning.
That would do it.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Well, get that fixed.
I think
Stay safe.
Yeah, I think we've been pretty lucky. I don't think much has come down in this windstorm.
Mia says, I have a work meeting this morning, so I can't watch live. Boo, but she does have a Stumpah guest, so we'll get to that.
Okay.
When the Stumpah comes around.
Okay.
And Gail likes the plaid of your shirt.
The plaid today.
Yeah.
I thought we go plaid.
Very bright. Very bright.
It's not really a flannel day, I don't think. It's supposed to be in the 40s. It's 28 now here.
Oh, whew.
But,
The heat.
Oh, yeah. We're going into the 40s. Let's lose a layer, huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Diane says I should have had 4 or 5, and then I wouldn't have noticed your cold at all after that. That's true. That's probably true.
Maybe that's why you stopped at 1. He didn't tell you how many toddies to have.
Yeah, I mean, I barely make it through the show now. I don't know how that would help tomorrow's show. So I don't know about that.
By the way, studio dog Charlie is on hand this morning. He is currently he loves doormats. I don't know why. And he likes, if you leave him alone, he will chew the doormat.
But he also likes to sleep on the doormat.
He does.
So sometimes you think he's getting into trouble and you race into the room and he's just passed out on the doormat.
Just hanging there. So.
Diane says it's medicinal, so I can have it any time of the day.
Oh, okay. All rules are out the window.
Doctor's orders.
Dr. Diane, right?
Yeah. And lastly, Gary's here. He said, we're late, but we're here. You're not late. You didn't miss anything yet.
Didn't miss anything.
You didn't miss anything yet.
I actually asked Matt and Kat yesterday because I don't know how this stuff works. So I said, when someone tunes in late, are they tuning in to where we are, or is the show starting for them when they tune in?
If we're live, it should go right to where we are.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
That's how it works. They can go back if they want.
That's an option.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, in the news today, after 2 days to clear his head from the sting of the Cowboys being eliminated from the playoffs, Dak Prescott has come out and he is apologizing for the comments he made regarding the officials from Sunday's loss to the 49ers. Cowboys fans were throwing objects onto the field that initially appeared to be in the direction of players, which was later confirmed the fans were targeting the officials. Prescott was against any objects being thrown at his teammates, but he did not say the same regarding the officials when he was corrected about whom the fans were targeting. That led to a series of tweets apologizing for his comments on social media. Roughly 48 hours later, he's tweeted, "I deeply regret the comments I made regarding the officials after the game on Sunday. I was caught up in the emotion of a disappointing loss, and my words were uncalled for and unfair." I'm hoping he means that and didn't just say, I better get in front of this before I'm fined.
You really can never tell nowadays.
True.
Because everyone either has to apologize or I mean, the rare occurrence when they do it themselves. But that one was very scripted. Normally, when I see a scripted apology, I know it's not really real. So,
hey, the PR department wrote this. Read it.
Yeah.
Or tweet it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I follow a guy on Facebook. I think it's called Offside Sports or whatever. He is a soccer referee. And his goal now is to expose, he calls them cheeseburgers. I don't know why. But his job now, he feels, is to expose people that act like idiots and really come down on officials at games. Because we are seeing a nationwide lack of officials.
Yeah.
Nobody's going into it because they don't want to be yelled at. They don't want to be abused, especially organizations that use kids to officiate. Also in the news today, from New York to Los Angeles and from Miami to Chicago, thefts of French bulldogs have been on the rise. Small and friendly and thus easy to grab, the prize pooshes are hugely popular, selling for thousands of dollars on the black market. They have the added draw of being a dog of the stars, too. The most famous victim so far was Lady Gaga. Armed men last year stole her pet dogs, Koji and Gustav, even opening fire on an employee who was walking them. He was wounded but did survive. The singer offered a $500,000 reward for their return and eventually got the dogs back. So why are French bulldogs such a tempting target for thieves? Two key reasons. First, that their high resale value. You can resell a French bulldog for anywhere from $3,500 to $5,000. And also their relative rarity. The vice president of the American Kennel Club says this is not a breed that has large litters, and it can take a while to get one. Their rise in popularity has led to an increase in thefts. But the most crucial recommendation involves social media. Owners are strongly urged to resist the temptation of posting cute photos or videos of their pets, which may allow thieves to locate them. So tempting, though, huh? To post a picture and they do something cute.
I mean, that's like the main reason you get a dog, right? Is to brag about them.
Put it on social media. Yeah. The first tickets of the new season for the Red Sox go on sale Friday, including tickets for opening day and the first 32 games of the season. No tickets will be sold in person at Fenway. They will be available online and over the phone starting at 10 a.m. this Friday, January 21st. A 24-year-old California woman tried getting her money's worth at a $50 all-you-can-eat sushi bar, and she ended up in the hospital. The woman ate 32 rolls of sushi, but the uncooked rolls left her feeling a little ill. She was eventually rushed to the emergency room with severe stomach pains. Immediately after dinner, the woman and her friend were so full they had to sit in the car for about 30 minutes before driving home. Why do that to yourself? The next morning, she had intense stomach and chest pain and was taken to the emergency room. The woman admitted it took several days to recover and to feel normal again.
And it turns out the sushi buffet was being served at a strip club.
Maybe. And a man in Pennsylvania, these stories fry me. A man in Pennsylvania just won $1 million after already winning a $300 million jackpot. I'm not done. Also a $500,000 jackpot and a $100,000 lottery jackpot. This is the second time he's won at least $1 million from a scratch-off ticket. He is 55-year-old Mike Luciano. He's now won a combined $4.6 million from the 4 lottery games. He says, I don't know why I've been so blessed, winning big 3 times in my lifetime. Most people are just looking for one win. I know this is incredible. But I'm convinced no one wins this many times without playing more than they should, and I admit that I'm addicted.
So he better watch out because, the lottery companies or whatever, they're going to be gunning for him. He's beating the system right now.
How do you explain that? I mean, he doesn't talk about any system or anything, but
I mean, I'd be curious to see how much he spends.
That's the key.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe the whole $300 million got spent on more lottery tickets.
More tickets. Yeah. Right. That could be. Time for the Stumpah, and we stumped you yesterday, so we do have a clue for you. The Stumpah question is: 80% of people under the age of 30 say they have tried to do this, but it's impossible. The hint: it has something to do with cars. Here's our hint today.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we toyed with that yesterday, but we'll confirm it. 80% of people under the age of 30 say they have tried to do this, but it's impossible. Our hint: it has something to do with cars. Kat was over yesterday, and it took her a while and a hint or two before she finally got it. So we'll look out for you from the chat here today. But did you say Mia sent you one?
Yes, Mia did send me one. She said, read a map / navigate without a GPS.
Good guess, but no.
That is a really good guess now that I think about it. I don't know what I would do without GPS.
I know. You always pick on Mom because she still has one of those triptychs from AAA.
I mean,
so that when we drive down to Virginia, and by now we know the routes, but every now and then it's like, what's that exit?
Wait, what? Yeah, what's the turn? What? Yeah. But I don't know. GPS is just so straightforward. Why would you take the time to read it on a map?
And you've never really had the fun of trying to refold a map, have you?
Yeah, I've done it. Yeah,
Have you done
it before. Yeah,
that takes some skill. You got to do it just the right way.
There's a pattern.
Oh, that's right. You notice that stuff.
Yeah.
All those patterns.
Well, I mean, it's also like an accordion. Like when it's all folded out, at least the maps that we've had, it's like an accordion. You fold it that way, and then it just folds over.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, so you'd be all right with it.
I'd be okay.
Yeah.
I'd be okay. I'm trying to think of the answer. Okay, no, I do have it. All right, here we go. Are we ready?
Okay. All right, let's go. Again, 80% of people under the age of 30 say they have tried to do this, but it's impossible. What do you say?
Justin says change oil.
No.
Gary says, I think Mia's right. No offense to Mia, but she wasn't.
No, sorry.
Let's see. I'm just making sure in Diane's answer. Okay, no, that's about the lottery. We'll get back to that.
Okay.
Mary Lou says drive stick shift.
Drive stick shift. No.
Another good one.
Yeah, we had that. I can't do that.
That would be higher than 80%, in my opinion. Right. Let's see where we are. Another one for change the oil.
No. Change the
Justin
oil.
says go electric.
No.
It should not be that many people.
No, 80% of people have tried, but they say it's impossible to go electric.
Go electric. Gary said fold a map.
Fold a map. No.
Justin said wash the car.
Wash the car. No.
Nope.
They can't wash the car?
Yeah, that's true. I feel like even if you are unfamiliar with the practice, you could figure it out.
Even if you're a lousy driver or anything, you could wash a car, right?
Get the car wash soap, mix it with water.
Right.
Wash the car.
Turn on hose.
Anyways, let's see. Ryan says change your oil. Another one for change your oil.
No, that's not it.
Justin says not text and drive.
That's not it.
Which is good. Don't text and drive.
What is your feeling? What?
We said it's about cars. I said fold a fitted sheet.
Fold a fit? No. I
mean,
it's about it has something to do with cars.
Now this is a great guess.
What?
Ryan also said parallel park.
Parallel park? No, that's not it.
That I think is the best guess.
Yes.
If it wasn't the answer that it is,
Yep.
that deserves to be the answer.
We would have to tip my hat to you, sir. Yes.
Gary says change the tire.
Change the tire? No.
Not it. Do we have any more guesses? Show me what was the second hint we had? Okay. Yeah. I think it's time for that one.
Okay. Second clue for you this morning. It's not working on the car. All right, so oil change, all that stuff. No, it's not. It doesn't have anything to do with working on the car. Mm-hmm. Again, 80% of people under the age of 30 say they have tried to do this, but it's impossible. It has something to do with cars, but it's not working on the car.
Yeah, so while we get some more answers, Diane says, where the heck is he buying the lottery tickets? I want to go there. And B, they say it takes money to make money. I don't think that's what that saying means.
Yeah.
But
spend all your money. It's all I know is it's Pennsylvania.
I am curious to see if he goes to the same place. I feel like you would have to, right?
Let me look that up.
I feel like you would have to.
I'll dig into the story more.
Yeah.
And see if that works. Any more guesses here?
Let's see. Justin says buying a new car.
Buying a new car. No, that's not it. But I see your point though, because it's intimidating to buy a new car, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I can see how a lot of people under 30 wouldn't want to go and deal with that.
But now you can just buy one online.
That's right.
I give it like 3 months until Amazon. You can buy a car on Amazon.
And they bring it right to your door, right?
Probably. Jeff Bezos personally delivers it.
Yeah, probably.
Via helicopter.
With his cowboy hat.
Yeah, exactly. Mary Lou says charge a battery.
Charge a battery? No.
Gary says jumpstart a battery.
I was going to say that. Yeah, no, that's not it.
And Justin says race a car.
Race a car? No. All right. Are we going to go day 3?
We'll give it if anyone has any more guesses, throw them in. But I think we need more hints.
Hey, what's your take on, someone mentioned texting and driving, right?
Yeah.
What's your take on someone this person shall remain nameless, but many times I'm talking with this person or whatever, or they will text and I'll say, hey, you shouldn't text while you drive. And they say, I'm at a red light. It's okay. Is it though? I feel like in the definition of the law.
It's not. And I feel like we shouldn't go much farther into it than that. Because that's still technically illegal.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, I just want to know what you thought about that.
I check my phone. If I'm at a red light, I'll check it. I don't normally text, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mainly because I never want to be that person that's sitting at the red light and then it turns green and I'm not paying attention.
Oh, and they honk at you?
Nah, I don't want to be that person. Don't want to be that person.
All right, so do we have any more? 80% of people under the age of 30, I know it's on the screen, but this is for those on the podcast. 80% of people under the age of 30 say they have tried to do this, but it's impossible. It has something to do with cars, but it's not working on the car. What do you got?
Last guesses. Miss Mary Jane said change oil and change a battery. Fortunately, no. Double buzzer.
Double buzzer.
And last answer we'll take on the day. Justice says carpool.
Carpool. Nope. That's not it.
Not it.
All right.
Stumpah day 3.
Go to day 3 on this.
Coming at you.
What'd you say the other day? You don't want to have one that hangs over the weekend?
I never said that.
Oh, okay.
They said it in the chat.
Oh, all right.
I want a Stumpah to go on for like a month and a half, personally.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's cruel.
That's me.
Cruel. Today's fascinating facts. Canada and the United States are both large countries, which can make understanding the relative geography a bit difficult. But the contiguous United States, I always love that word, contiguous. The contiguous United States goes farther north than you think, and the majority of Canadians live near their southern border. The result? At 45 degrees latitude, Seattle is farther north than Toronto and Montreal, meaning that 64% of Canadians live south of Seattle. I thought that was kind of cool. 64% of Canadians live south of Seattle. New Year's resolutions, it is checkup time. And I put this on Facebook yesterday, and our friend John Ross said he is 0 for 0 with resolutions, which is pretty good. Didn't make any.
All time? Is that what it is?
Probably not. Probably just this
I feel like everyone's got to make a resolution
at some point, yeah. 2/3 of Americans have never successfully completed a New Year's resolution. Never. 3/4 have set resolutions for 2022. 36% believe they will achieve all of their goals. 35% believe they will achieve some of their goals, while just 4% don't think they're going to have not going to be successful at any of them.
Hear me out, though. I feel like it's not for like lack of, I don't know, motivation or anything, or laziness. I think, at least for me personally, most of the time I forget that I made a resolution, and then I just don't really... I mean, you can't chase down a resolution if you don't remember what it is. So.
Yeah.
That's me.
That's for those who don't expect to hit all of their targets. The average respondent says they start falling behind before January 29th. So here we are. This would be right about the time, I think, that people start to fail, whether it's dieting or trying to quit smoking or whatever. This would be about the time. And at the gym, when did you start to notice things got more comfortable? You know what I mean? Because like everybody shows up in January.
Are you asking me?
Yes, because you used to go to the gym.
I'm honored. Do you think I still am like a gym? Well, a gym nut.
I know that you were.
Yeah, I am honored by just you asking that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know.
But don't you notice that everybody goes to the gym in January? Right?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably like March.
March
is
just
a guess. I have no idea. I feel like I'm not qualified to answer that question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was really caught off guard there.
I'm sorry. February 4th is when they expect to give up entirely on most of their 2022 goals. For those who don't expect to complete all their goals for the year, the top reason is that they tried to give up something they enjoy. That can be very difficult. People say another reason is being overly ambitious and not having a good support system to cheer them on is another reason. Respondents also expect to struggle with their 2022 resolutions because they lack motivation and they set too many goals for themselves. That can be a big one. If you set too many goals, it comes to a point where you're not really achieving any. I didn't make any resolutions this year. Did you?
No, and I think it's because I was in Virginia, so it was kind of a weird New Year's.
Right.
Yeah, I was alone in Virginia, so it was weird. I don't know. Normally when you're at like a New Year's Eve party, you're like, everybody, what's your resolution?
Somebody says, what are you doing? Yeah. What are you giving up?
You're like, oh, well, I want to donate more. And you just say it because you're in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
No, so I don't think I made one. Here's my thing, though. I feel like the overly ambitious thing is spot on. I think when it comes to New Year's resolutions, we're like, I'm going to stop eating food. I'm just going to do it. Like, it's not necessary. Like, I'm just going to do it. And then hey, excuse me.
Charlie.
And then you realize that, well, that's impossible. So I think we make too big of goals. You're not even looking out the window, man.
I know. What are you barking at?
Now he's looking out the window. He's trying to sell it at this point.
Oh, I see.
Hey, you.
Yeah.
Quiet down.
I mean,
So yeah, the goals are too big. So we get to like the third weekend and we're like, wow, okay, that's going to the gym 8 times a week. That was a little much. That was
maybe
I don't
cut
like
back
that.
a little.
Yeah. But it's also about forming habits, and it's really hard to form a habit that's like a drastic change from your lifestyle. That's why they say, like, if you're trying to change your sleep cycle or something, you're supposed to change it in increments of like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Big jumps you can't handle.
Yeah,
that.
you can't
So I think the main reason is the goals are too big. But I stand by the thing about forgetting them as well. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to post it somewhere. Like,
I guess.
Post it on your mirror so it's the first thing you see in the morning.
Yeah,
so
that's probably a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, smaller goals.
Did anyone make any resolutions, and how are you doing with yours? Are you hanging in there with yours? I don't think we did a show about resolutions, but
no,
yeah,
I don't think so.
I really never made any this year.
I don't think I did. Most years, my resolution is to take more pictures of, like, I don't know, everything I do is like the same in this studio or so it's like, take more pictures, like when you do things.
Okay.
Always forget to do it, which I guess is a good thing because I'm in the moment. I'm living it.
I did realize that I did make one. See how you say you forget about it?
Yeah, you just forgot about it.
I just forgot about it.
Nice.
I did, and that was to not spend so much time living in the past, because a lot of times I'm always, still upset about this, and it's been like how many years, so just let it go. Let it go.
I like it.
Look at that's a good title.
Put your resolutions. Put your resolutions
let me know.
in the chat. By the way, I stepped on your joke, but that was phenomenal. The joke being that it is a song.
I'll look at the workforce this morning. 2 out of 5 Americans would give up their benefits if it meant they could have more flexibility on the job. And I'm reading more stories like this since the pandemic. It's like people had a chance to work from home and have flexible hours, and they don't want to go back to the way it was. 7 out of 10 people say their job hardly offers any flexibility when it comes to their schedule. And 42% would even trade in their benefits package for a schedule that works more for them. 37% of workers would prefer more flexibility away from the standard 9 to 5. Instead, they would rather work 7 to 3.
I don't know about that.
What? You're not crazy about getting up early?
You have to wake up really early for that.
But then you get out at 3. You've got the afternoon.
But then you'd go home and take a nap. Like, I almost guarantee it.
For those who would prefer to have more flexibility in the days they work, they'd rather work fewer than 5 days a week, too. They'd rather, push it all into 4 days.
Oh, yeah.
Or 3, 35%. Hey, Charlie, 35% of respondents would even change their entire career if it meant they could have better flexibility, and 40% would give up their vacation time, which I can't see America doing. I can't see America giving up vacation time. The survey found that while flexibility is a big priority for employed Americans, there are even more things making their current job lackluster. 44% say the top thing their employer needs to improve, not surprisingly, is their pay, followed by benefits. That comes in second, and then flexibility. In fact, better pay would persuade 70% of U.S. workers to put up with their current jobs and work longer hours. 6 in 10 add that their current job does not offer a satisfactory work-life balance, and 54% find it difficult to spend time with their family and friends because of this. Some employed Americans can't even make ends meet with just one job. Of the 2,000 people surveyed, 36% are currently working a second job to get some extra cash in their pockets. The top industry these respondents are working in include customer service, hospitality, and restaurants.
What is hospitality?
Isn't that hotels, like working in a hotel?
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's what I believe, yeah. So
I mean, you would think logically hospitals, but that's just the English language for
Hospital, yeah. No, hospitals has nothing to do with hospitality.
Let's see. Diane said, I used to do it. Charlie, man.
Charles.
What is up with this, bro?
Come here.
Why you got so much to say today? Diane said, I used to do a lot of substitute teaching for the reason of being able to work on days I wanted to and not work on days I didn't want to.
Oh, there you go. That's one.
Yeah, that's solid.
Yeah. That's a win-win. I'm sure they liked having you.
And Justin said, to be honest, America doesn't get much vacation time. French residents get 5 weeks minimum.
Yes, I've read that.
That's crazy.
I've read that. That in
I don't know, these European countries, man. I think we got to learn a thing or two.
And they seem to be doing all right, you know? I mean, don't...
We can ask them, but...
Yeah. Ty, did you get any New Year's resolutions?
Let's see. Gail said, I don't do New Year's resolutions, but I do think to myself to be kind in all instances. If only everyone had that mindset.
Yes.
Yeah, we got to spread that around.
That would be so true.
I like it.
Random question time. Yesterday, we asked, what's something you look forward to every day? 3 or 4 people said coffee. It was the most popular answer. Someone did say my first cup of tea. Sarah, my daughter Sarah, said, when I pick Liam up from his classroom and all you can hear is, Mommy! That's what she looks forward to every day. And Micah, a new listener, I think. Thank you, Micah. Micah says seeing my daughter's face every morning is something she looks forward to. So there you have it. That was from yesterday. Oh, I see we have a guest in the studio with us right now.
Well, he's being loud.
He looks like he's reading the chats on the computer.
I don't know if I'll be able to read the chats.
Don't know what it is with you today. He's getting a haircut Friday.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely in need of one.
Thank goodness. We had an appointment with the groomer, but she had to cancel because she was sick. And so he's gone an extra week or two, and he's got a couple of snarlies too. So, yeah. What do you think of Matt's desk?
Just checking things out.
Pretty cool.
Oh, he knows where the treats are.
Oh, there you go. All right, today's random question. This could be fun. You have been kidnapped. Based on the last show you watched, which TV characters are coming to rescue you? All right. So we're thinking you've been kidnapped. Based on the last TV show you watched, which TV characters are coming to rescue you? For me, I'd be okay. It's the crew from NCIS.
There we go.
I watched that last night. So who better to come look for you than investigators, right?
Watching these really old crime shows has finally helped you out.
Why do you say really? It's a new episode.
Well, I mean, NCIS has been on for like 50 years. I don't know how they still have material. It blows my mind.
Kat is watching what? Law and Order? Online?
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, she started binge watching Law and Order, and it's like, what, 20-something seasons? That's why we mentioned the other day we're overwhelmed with Grey's Anatomy. You see all those seasons, and you're like, I can't do that. I can't spend that much time.
I think Charlie's liking this, to be honest.
I think so.
This is working out.
He just likes attention.
This might have to be an everyday thing.
Could be.
Oh, he heard something.
They have incredible ears, don't they?
Let me see if anyone's answering. I can't see.
You can't see it? Let me see if I can read it.
Justin said, Charlie will fill in for you when you're sick, Matt. Yeah, right?
Oh,
he's doing a good job. I just got to teach him how to use the control. Do you need something? Okay. Where are we?
You realize nobody's watching or listening to us now.
Gail says Grace and Frankie.
Grace and Frankie are coming to rescue you. Have you seen that show?
No, I've heard about it.
That's a funny show.
Seen it, though.
Grace and Frankie, so that is Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin. Both of their husbands suddenly announce in their 60s or whatever that they're gay, and they end up having the husbands move in together. So why not? The wives move in together.
Do you guys watch that show?
We started to, but I don't know, for some reason got off that. I was
going to say, I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
I haven't heard you guys watch that one.
So based on the last TV show you watched, you've been kidnapped. Who's coming to rescue you?
Justin says Monkey D. Luffy, King of the Pirates. No idea what that is.
Monkey D. Luffy.
Does anyone know what he's talking about? Let's see. Kat says Olivia Benson and Elliot Stabler from Law and Order.
Law and Order.
Perfect.
That'd be good people coming to rescue you.
Diane says Stephen Colbert.
For the Late Show?
I don't know how well that would work out. I'm not sure. For me, it would be, I've been watching this. It's a somewhat old of a show. I was picking on your old shows.
Yeah, really.
It's called The League. It was it's a comedy from, I don't know, a couple years ago. It was about a fantasy football league.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it's okay. It's all right. Yeah, sometimes you get towards the end of a series that's like, okay, you're like, just getting to the finish line now. Yeah.
And then when you finish, it's like, it wasn't worth it.
So basically, I'm dead. I don't think they would. Maybe. There's a couple lawyers in there, so I don't know. And one of them's a plastic surgeon, so if they find me, I could look better.
You could look better.
Yeah.
Yes, you could. So that's our question today. Based on the last show you watched, which TV character is coming to rescue you after you've been kidnapped? All right, I have a story from Reddit posted a story recently that said, what is something today's youth would never understand? I think we had this as a random question once.
Something like that, yeah.
But now it's official. It's on Reddit.
Oh, okay.
But they have some funny answers that I wanted to share. So what's something today's youth would never understand? Somebody with the screen name of Stain Penson said calling the movie theater to hear the recording with the movie times on it. You used to call the movie theater and they'd say, Star Wars is showing at 1, 3, and 9.
And I'm guessing if you missed it, it was very frustrating. You had to go around again.
You had to go around again.
Yeah.
Someone posted, needing to do a report on a topic. There was no internet. There was no encyclopedia on CD. You would have to go to the actual library just to find someone in your class had already grabbed the one book on that subject. So you were screwed.
I think I would have dropped out of school.
What's something else young people will never understand? Opening up the newspaper to look at the TV guide to see what was on that night.
Yeah.
Used to be in the paper. Someone named Magenta said, OMG, smoking everywhere. In theaters, planes, offices, hospitals, trains, restaurants, schools, and then the outrage when it was finally banned. Used to be you could smoke anywhere. And then they started to ban it. And there was a huge outrage. And, of course, now we just kind of live with it.
Yeah.
Let's see, just a couple more. If there were two shows on TV at the same time that day, you had to make a choice. There was a time with no DVR, VCR, on demand, or anything. You had to make a choice. Am I going to watch it or am I going to miss it?
I remember VCR. Like when I was really young, we would have to like put a tape in and record stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully set the right time, you know? You'd have it run out like in the fourth quarter of a game you're taping, and you have no idea who won. Waiting for your favorite song to come on the radio, I would call radio stations requesting a song just so I could tape it. And you'd only get part of the song that way because you were just taping it. The excitement of going to a video rental store on the weekends to pick out a movie, actually picking one out was just as exciting as watching the movie. And you had to get there early or it was gone. You know, if you were waiting for something, give me a movie, League of Their Own or something. If you were waiting for that to come out and you went to the store on a Friday night, you were too late. We used to try to go by Thursday.
So then you just had to settle for like, what's a bad movie?
It's a bad, like Porky's 3.
Sure. Yeah. Sharknado.
Like
Sharknado. You have to settle for Sharknado.
Something that young people will never understand, memorizing phone numbers. What's your number? You have to memorize it.
I'm trying to think. I have mom's phone number. I'm sorry, Trish's phone number.
My name's not Trish.
Your phone number. The house phone number, and that's it. And my phone number, and that's it.
I only know my phone number and your mom's phone number. I have 4 kids, and I don't know their number.
That's all right. We're not important.
They're in the phone under your name or face.
Now, I was thinking about that. Like, if you get arrested, right, and you know how you get your phone call? Charlie's trying to escape, by the way.
Oh.
So do you get to look in your phone at the number, or do you have to memorize it? Because, like, I'd be all right because I know the important people's phone number. But, like, what do you do in that
situation? That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I haven't been arrested, so I don't know. But, like, I would love to know. I would hope that you could, like, get your phone and at least check the number and then call from their phone. Keep it safe. Or, like, they could check for you.
Right. That would be the best.
Read the number. I don't know.
Yeah. So are you liking the new addition to our set?
I'm not. I can't do anything. This is not going to be a permanent thing.
Okay, one more. Something that young people will never understand, taking photos using those little rolls of film and having to take them into a shop for processing. You often wouldn't know if any of the photos were good until a couple of months later. You also had to manually wind the camera after every shot to get to the next spot on the film. So, things that folks will never understand that we survived. The other thing about pictures is true. You didn't know how it came out. You know, I get so many. My thumb would be in the camera. But you wouldn't know until they printed it. So you ended up paying for that photo.
That does stink.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, you just have to make sure you're good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of now just scrolling back to the phone.
A couple last things. Miss Mary Jane says NCIS Hawaii would save her if she was kidnapped.
That
I haven't seen that one. Is that a good one?
Yeah, it's a good show.
Good show.
Yeah, the good. I like the stories behind the characters, and of course, when the scenery is Hawaii, how can you lose?
Right. That's why Hawaii Five-0 was so good.
Yep.
And last thing, Diane says they'll never understand the embarrassment of accidentally returning the adult VHS to Blockbuster. Just stating that for a friend. Moving on.
Seems like it's time to go to the Battle of the Sibs.
Yeah.
We were able to coordinate everyone's calendar to get together for Pixar trivia, which I guess it's kind of Disney, right? Disney, Pixar, or whatever, but it's about the Pixar movies. So here we go. The Battle of the Sibs, the first installment of the year. We've got all four of the Sibs here. We have Matt's, we have Doug and Sarah, and Liam in Virginia Beach, and we have Kat, who's joining us from Acushnet. We are starting out with Pixar trivia. All right, guys? Pixar trivia. All right, so you ready? Here we go. Question number 1. What was the first Disney Pixar movie? What was the first Disney Pixar movie?
Full movie?
The name of the movie. Now she's got me wondering.
She's going to put back in 1775, there was a short film entitled
No, it wasn't that.
The Island by the Sea.
It was
Are we
called
ready?
Knick-Knack. Jerk.
What did you write down, Sarah?
I wrote down Toy Story.
Toy Story. All right, Doug, what do you have?
I've got Toy Story as well.
Kat, what do you have?
Toy Story.
Toy Story. And Matt.
Toy Story.
Everybody gets a point. It is Toy Story. Question number 2. Which Pixar movie is about two robots who fall in love while trying to save Earth? Which Pixar movie is about two robots who fall in love while trying to save the Earth? We all ready?
Maybe.
All right, let's go with Matt this time.
Wally?
Wally. Doug, what do you have?
Wally.
Wally. Kat?
Wally.
Wally. And Liam, what does Mom have? Right there. It's Wally. All right. So 2 points for everybody. Question number 3. Who is the major villain in The Incredibles? Who is the major villain in The Incredibles?
What is his bad person name?
I was just going to say, what's his
I can see
name?
him. I can see
Yeah.
it.
I can
I know
picture
his,
it.
I can draw him.
Nothing's coming to mind.
No, huh? Finally, I got one. Sarah's writing something.
Yeah, but Sarah's also looking like she's writing a book.
Or are you drawing a picture of it? What are you doing?
It looks like this. Yes.
Oh, I put
And
it
I think his real name is Buddy.
Oh, I didn't make his
Daddy's is better.
Hold on.
Because it's got like a swoop.
Kind of looks like Jimmy Neutron, but blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got a mask on.
Yeah, what's his name? Doug, did you have it?
Do you have it, Doug?
I wrote down Synchron because it's something.
Synchron?
It's S.
Okay.
I put
and-
the
Something.
guy who looked up to Mr. Incredible.
It's not what
I
we're
think
doing.
his real name's
to,
Buddy.
and then they were enemies.
The answer is Syndrome.
Oh,
Syndrome.
close.
So, yeah, Doug's the closest, but nobody gets a point on that one. All
And we
right.
get half points for Pictionary.
No, because I literally could have just drawn Jimmy Neutron.
Question number 4. Who reveals himself to be Buzz Lightyear's father in Toy Story 2? Who reveals himself to be Buzz Lightyear's father in Toy Story 2? Matt's thinking about this one.
I haven't watched Pixar movies in a long time.
Sarah wrote something down. Everybody else, Cats staring off into space. You do that so well.
I'm looking out my window.
Oh, okay.
The turkeys have been everywhere today.
She
okay?
has turkeys in her backyard, and
And
it's
in
a
my
very
front yard.
it's a very windy day today. So,
Liam's trying to show my answer.
oh,
Liam,
Let me see it, buddy.
Liam, what's it say?
Erased a little bit of it.
all right. We'll start with Liam and Sarah.
Liam, show him.
What do you have?
Show him.
Show me. What's this say? Zerg?
Zerg.
Zerg. All right. Kat, what do you have?
You erase
I
it?
put Emperor Zerg.
Emperor Zerg. Doug, what do you have?
I put the Emperor Zerg.
The Emperor Zerg. And Matt?
I put Steve.
Steve.
I didn't have
win.
it. I didn't
No.
have it.
The correct answer is Zerg. So everybody gets a point except Matt.
Hey.
All right. Question
Yeah.
number 5. What is the show that stars Woody in the 50s? What is the show Woody used to be on in the 50s? Did they mention it in the first one? I know it comes up in the second one.
No, I think it's only the second one.
Okay.
Got the
Pixar
song
trivia
stuck in my head now.
on Battle with the Subs. Battle with the Subs. Battle with the Sibs.
Yeah, right there, Dad.
He's hungry.
I'm hungry. You're right.
No, he's just previewing a new segment called Battle of the Substitute Teachers.
That could work.
Wait, we gotta wait because we gotta show him our answers, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Liam's ready, I guess. Oh, don't show yet. Don't show yet.
I already put
Are we
it.
ready?
Yeah, I'm giving up.
All right. Kat, what do you have?
But Woody's Roundup.
Woody's Roundup. Doug, what do you have?
Woody's Roundup.
Sarah.
Liam, what do we have?
I
It's
can't
upside
read.
down. Woody's Roundup.
All right. And Matt.
Thought it ended in cowboy. So
Cowboy.
I got blank cowboy.
Well, you had that right. It's respectable, right?
He's the rootness, tootness,
Cuteness cowboy in the wild, wild west. He's Roundup.
Did they get it right?
Yes, they did.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they did.
Just checking.
I forgot to mention that, didn't I?
If I can't get it right, my next goal is that nobody gets it right.
Question number 6. Who is the master of the 3 green aliens at Pizza Planet? Who is the master of the 3 green aliens at Pizza Planet? Shall we start with Matt? What do you
Yeah.
have? Matt.
The claw.
Doug, what do you have?
I have the Claw.
Kat?
Mr. Potato Head, because that is their new master.
Mm.
You put Mr. Potato Head?
Yeah, because he saved them from the claw.
Oh.
Just Mr. Potato Head takes him home.
And Sarah, what do you have?
What do we have, Liam?
Liam, show me.
Claw.
I believe we have Sarah and Doug tied for the lead now.
But Matt still got a point.
Oh, yeah, you got a point there. Yes.
Jeez.
Okay. Good job, Liam. Question number 7. Who is Duke Kaboom from Toy Story 4 based upon? Who is Duke
hold on.
Kaboom from Toy Story 4 based upon? They got the idea from somewhere. From where?
I don't know if this is right.
This
Pixar.
is who I
trivia?
think he's based off of.
Yeah.
I don't even know if this is like the name.
I don't know how you spell the last one.
Well, we don't usually hold spelling
Kinda
against you.
confused by the question.
Do you want to go first?
No.
Doug, do you want to go first?
I have Evil Knievel.
Evil Knievel.
Is that how
Okay.
it's spelled?
No, it's not. Sarah, what do you have?
I have Evil dash Nevil.
Knievel. Okay.
That's
Kat, what do
ugly.
you have?
See, I'm totally wrong because all I put was Canada's greatest stuntman.
Canada's
Because that's
greatest
what his
stuntman.
thing was.
And Matt, what did you have?
I don't want to share mine.
Did I share mine?
I have Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes.
Is that what it's called though? Dukes. Is that what?
Yeah.
That is what that's.
Them Duke boys.
Yeah, that's a real.
Boys.
Is it Dukes of Hazzard?
Yes, that's
okay.
the name of the
So I
show.
at least got that right.
But the answer is Evil Knievel. Question number 8. Which toy from the Toy Story series makes an appearance in another Pixar movie, Monsters, Inc.? Which toy from the Toy Story series makes an appearance in another Pixar movie, Monsters, Inc.? Disney's famous for doing this. They will have a character from another show show up in a movie. It's an Easter egg.
I actually have 2 answers, but I'll
Do
just
you?
go with this one.
I know. I've got 2.
So in the
one
movie,
That I'm thinking of isn't from Toy Story.
Well, then that's probably not the answer.
in
Yeah,
the
the one
movie
that I'm
Monsters,
thinking
Inc.
of is not from Pixar either.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
In the movie Monsters,
ready.
Inc., there's something from Toy Story that appears in the movie. All right, Matt, what do you have?
I have Slinky Dog.
Slinky Dog. Okay, Doug, what do you have?
I put Rex,
Rex.
the T-Rex.
I think that might
Kat,
be
what
right.
did you write?
I put Rex.
Rex. And Sarah, what do you have?
I put Rex too, but after I put the Luxo ball.
Is that the one
Yeah.
with the little
I
star?
knew it was the
Yeah.
Lexo Ball.
Yeah, I knew
Because
that one.
Nemo's in the scene too. Boo
Yeah.
gives him Nemo, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Nemo.
Yeah.
I remember the ball.
You remember the ball.
The answer I have is that Jessie, the cowgirl, appears in Monsters, Inc.
Huh?
What?
Are we going to throw a red flag on this one?
I think we need to take a break, watch Monsters,
Game
Inc.
is under protest.
We're at least gonna Google this.
Question number 9. What is the address that Marlin and Dory find on the scuba diver's goggles?
Pat like randomly says this all the time.
What is the address that Marlin and Dory find on the scuba diver's goggles? All right, Kat, what do you have?
P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
You've got the whole thing. All right, Doug, what do you have?
I have P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
Matt, what did you write down?
I forgot the P. Sherman. I put 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
I say we give it to him. And Sarah, what do you have?
Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney, Australia.
It's a point for everyone.
Don't say Australia.
Question number 10, all right? What is the sequel to Finding Nemo?
Oh, what?
What is the sequel
Come on, man.
to Finding Nemo?
You're going to pull that off of question number 10?
Why? Is it too easy?
Spelled it wrong.
The title of a movie. Even if you
And we
haven't
kind
seen
of
the
just talked
movie.
about it a little bit.
Yeah, even if you haven't seen the movie, you probably know it.
So what do you have for question 10?
Are we all ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
We need Sarah and Doug to get it.
Finding Dory.
Finding Dory. Doug?
Finding Dory.
Finding Dory. Sarah?
Finding Dory.
Finding Dory and Kat.
Finding Dory.
Question number 10 was too easy.
It was that should have been question number 1, bro.
All right, how about question number 11?
Well, this is just for Sarah and Doug.
That's
so
right.
Enjoy, fellas.
Yeah,
So
we are.
first one to get it wrong, the other one wins. Question number 11. What is Linguini's full name in Ratatouille?
Now that's a good question
What is
That
Linguini's
should have been number 10.
because Matt don't know the answer to that.
full name in Ratatouille?
Me and Kat will provide waiting time entertainment. A wimbo it, a wimbo it, a wimbo it, a wimbo it. It looks like Liam has more of an answer than Sarah.
Liam, what's the answer?
Liam, have you ever seen Ratatouille? Is that a good movie? Yeah. Are you ready, Sarah?
Sure.
Okay. Doug, what did you write down?
Well, it's very obvious. He's
Yes.
Chef Linguini.
Sarah, what did you write down?
Oh, Linguini Gusto?
Linguini Gusto.
Because we find out he's Gusto's son at the end.
You both got it wrong. His name is Alfredo Linguini.
Ooh,
Oh.
come on now. Where's your pasta knowledge at?
Bonus question number 2. In the movie Up, which badge does Russell need to get promoted to a senior explorer?
Now, these are good questions. These are tiebreaker questions right here.
In the movie Up, which badge does Russell need to get promoted to a senior explorer?
Liam.
Uncle Matt. Oh, waving back to Uncle
Liam.
Matt. Are we ready?
No.
Damn, he erased. I wonder what he had.
Oh, he erased? Oh.
Maybe he was doing the math. Are you ready, Liam?
Okay. In the movie Up, which badge does Russell need to get promoted to senior explorer? Sarah, what did you write?
I have finding a new species of bird.
Okay. Doug, what do you have?
I just put elderly assistance.
I wrote that first.
The answer is assisting the elderly.
Wow. Damn, you had it.
You have
Oh,
Sarah.
Damn.
I
Oh,
had it.
yay.
hey.
Battle of the Sibs. Pixar goes to Doug. Good to have everybody back together again. And, of course, the entire bit probably goes to Liam once he gets on the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Thanks to Justin played along. I don't know if anybody else did, but Justin played along and had quite a few of them, right?
He
So,
said, isn't Finding Dory a prequel, though? I don't think so.
I don't think it's a...
I don't remember, but I don't think so.
Well, I guess I know what I'm doing this afternoon.
I guess, yeah.
Yep, yep. Is that on Disney Plus? Everything's on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah.
Just about.
Yeah, I think so.
That'll do it for today. Thank you so much for joining us, for watching or listening. If you enjoy what we do here, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss any future shows. We're live weekdays here on YouTube, and you can also find us on all of your favorite podcast apps. And you can leave us a voicemail. Don't forget, we do have a number you can call to leave a voicemail with any questions or comments or birthday shout-outs.
Or topics you want us to talk about.
Yeah, we could do that, yeah. Call 774-473-9910. If you have any segment ideas, you should go on and do this. 774-473-9910. By the way, Diane did have a suggestion over the holidays when I posted a greeting.
Mm-hmm.
She had a suggestion that you and I, and Diane can correct me if I have this wrong, you and I pick something we're going to make, and you and I both make it or bake it, and then Trish has to be the judge.
Mm.
I don't know. I know you know your way around a kitchen when it comes to pizzas and chicken patties.
Sounds like a solid way for Trish to get sick.
That could happen too, yes. We leave you with our thought for the day, and the thought is, the sooner you realize it's never going to go back to the way it was, the sooner you will move on. All right. No matter what, go out and make it a great day.
Peace.